Live from the Texas Cheer Liquors studios, it's In the Building with Mike Taylor and Rudy J.
So if you're a slave and you've been born into slavery, your kids are slaves, your parents were slaves, it's all you know. And you find out, yeah, y'all are free, actually. You've been free for 6 months. Happy or pissed?
Happy.
Okay.
Happy.
Still, though.
Happy. I mean, you just like, yo, are you running? You out. You just happy. Feels darker in here today. Just happy.
A lot of the slave owners, they just rehired the slaves. It's like, where are you going to go?
Yeah.
You ain't got nothing. I'll
pay you more.
I'll give you
a little bit.
1 cent a week.
Right.
Just become an indentured
Well, because they were supposed to
servant.
give 40 acres and a mule, which we
Yeah,
still waiting
yeah.
on. We still, at this point, I'll just take the mule.
Yeah. So welcome in here.
Oh, damn.
After a day off. It was weird. It's weird to be at work after being off yesterday, and now today's Friday, and we're off again tomorrow. Well, we're not.
We're not off.
But it's the weekend. You
Yeah.
know? Interesting. Welcome back in here. What'd you do? Did you have a good time?
Play golf.
I had a boy. Where'd you go? Don't like to say. Oh,
No.
Oh, that's right.
You know, I ain't
I
giving
get
them
it.
no run. I
I
paid full
understand.
price.
I get it.
F
I
'em.
get it.
Nice course. I'll put it like this. It was one of the Alamo Golf Trails courses.
Okay.
So I'll give them that.
All
And,
right.
you know, and I'll give them that because they've taken a beating. A lot of their courses suck right now.
Why? Because of the weather?
Just the courses. Jose worked at one. He can tell you that one. The one he worked at's closed. They need to renovate it. It's just they just turned to shit, but it was in good shape.
Is our golf scene going down?
Our golf scene isn't going down, but our golf scene is a mess. Golf
Mm.
courses are charging way. Put it like this. Remember I went to Cabo in August.
Yeah.
I played a course for $150,
Damn.
where every 3 holes though was free food and free all you can
Wow.
drink.
Mhm.
All you can eat, all you can drink every 3 holes.
Mm-hmm.
How much was that?
$150.
Oh my God, that's
And-
robbery.
And it's beautiful. And it's in great shape. And the greens are perfect. And the fairways are perfect. And then in San Antonio, you got these courses that look like shit, play like shit, shitty lies, and they want $100. So, yeah, the golf scene's off. COVID jacked up the golf scene. Because during COVID, it was the safest thing you could do.
Mm-hmm.
Get outside, get vitamin D, play golf.
Yeah.
Everybody took up the sport. Now everybody's playing. So they're like, oh, we got demand. Raise the prices. This is good business.
Mm-hmm.
Good business. I'm not hating on it. It's smart, but golf prices are out of control.
And that's why the courses are shitty, because everyone's playing.
They're playing and they want to get all the money, so they're taking too many rounds, and then you have shitty courses, and they're not telling you, $100, and then you get to the first green and it's punched. You're like, bitches, why didn't y'all tell me the greens were punched? I wouldn't have gave y'all $100. Anyway,
Yep.
I could go on an hour for that. That's a whole
Okay,
show in
tell me
itself.
what is punched.
When they put these holes in the greens to help them come alive, I guess it's a
Oh.
part of treatment,
What
but
if the
they
ball goes
suck.
in the punch hole?
Well, they're
Yeah,
not.
so,
They're little. It's like, you remember Price is Right, Plinko.
Uh-huh.
That's how your ball does. So you might as well not even putt.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and then sorry, I forgot to tell you we punched the greens. Yeah, after you charged me 107.
Dang.
Anyway,
You could play Turtle Bay and Oahu for 140 during the week.
you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, along the Pacific Ocean.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're paying $140 for the court.
That's
the
where I
quarry,
where I lost the club.
Yeah. Oh, it was 140. See, that's a great
Paid
deal.
140. Went during
And
the week.
and you can still see the course right now in your brain.
I paid double for the club I lost than the greens fee.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah, you paying 140 at the quarry right now.
Yeah.
I'm not saying the quarry ain't beautiful. It's a
Mhm.
beautiful course, but
Also 150 degrees.
it's 150 degrees. I'm in Cabo playing that, and I'm getting all the tequila I can drink,
Right.
and 79 mini tacos for 150.
Oh, that sounds like a great time.
That sounds like a really good time. I had a good.
You don't even have to
evening.
like golf at that point.
I had relations with a minority girl yesterday, not a black one. Partial credit? No.
Well, when she's out in the sun a lot, she's close to black.
That girl's dark.
Yeah, she is dark. She definitely got some Native American in her.
Oh yeah, that's right. And she comes from the Aztecas.
Yeah.
Aztec warriors. She ain't no Spaniard. She's like
Spaniard.
like one of those
Spaniard.
mountainous indigenous Mexicanas.
Indigenous.
Like their
I like
language
it.
had a bunch of X's and Z's and Y's and shit in it. Those words I can't pronounce, like Tenochtitlan and Zohaca and all this kind
Right.
of thing. Yeah, we had a good day. We went and saw Lilo and Stitch last night.
That was great.
course.
I took my kids to see that.
I thought
the
it was
first one.
good.
I loved it.
The twins were like, they were like, oh yeah, we've been there. Oh, we've been there.
Oh, yeah,
yeah,
because
we've
it was
been there.
shot there. Yeah,
It
that's
shot
right.
all over the island that the kids live on. Turtle Bay, I actually recognized it.
In the
Speaking
movie?
of Losing the Club, yeah, a couple of scenes were shot at Turtle Bay.
I love that movie. It was solid.
You ever seen the movie Forgetting Sarah Marshall?
Of course.
That was shot at Turtle Bay too. The
Really?
hotel scenes with
Great movie.
Yeah, yeah. The Russian chick from that '70s show,
Yeah.
Mila Kunis.
Mila Kunis,
She
yeah.
worked, she worked the desk. At
She's on
Turtle
the Mount
Bay.
Rushmore.
She's on your
Really?
Mount Rushmore.
Yeah, she's on the Mount Rushmore.
Okay. The Russians are nasty.
She could run me over with a dump truck.
Here we
and I'd
go.
thank her. Flatten me
At
with
Triggered.
least
those
he's
rolling
talking about a
pins.
girl this time.
Yeah, true.
Flatten me with a rolling pin, please and thank you.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. No apologies for being off yesterday. You bet your ass we were off for Juneteenth, and we're back today. We're also working tomorrow, so there you go.
Yeah.
If you want to see an extra edition of us, you need to come out to our live show tomorrow, which will not be recorded live on our channel.
It's going to be on Anthem TV exclusively.
Correct. So you need to either, if you want to watch tomorrow night's extravaganza, you need to go to Anthem TV and download the app for free to watch it, or come out there to Lion and Rose Pub, where me and Rudy will be tomorrow. 5 o'clock is the VIP session inside the double-decker London-style bus, and then at 6 is dinner at Lion and Rose up off of I-10 and Bernie Stage, and then around 7, our two comics, Nina being one of them, will take over and do their bit, and after dinner, me and Rudy will go up there with our beers, and we got stuff to do, man.
We need a.
Yeah, you guys have to have power. I also need to ask you guys about timing as well, about all these things. Because I didn't know what time we were going on or anything, so that's good to know.
I'm thinking 7-ish.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not going to say 7 o'clock. 7:02, 7:01, 7:06.
You guys know I'm very lax on start time.
Yeah, well, this is a different deal. It's a live.
People
it's a
got
live
food,
show.
they got drinks, so they're a little bit occupied,
Yeah,
so you can
yeah.
do that.
Yeah,
But
we'll have to read the room a bit.
right, but when people are waiting to go inside their
Mhm.
work building, and we tell them 10, and they got to go in at 10:15, we need to start at 10.
Yeah, absolutely. My cousin's in here. Chris Coggins says Mila Kunis has not aged terribly. She's still fine. How old is Mila Kunis?
I don't know.
40 something.
I don't know.
That
Is she
was-
still with Ashton Kutcher?
Long time now.
They're still together?
Yeah, they got a couple.
Oh, they're
kiddos, I
the
think.
couple that don't shower.
Yeah, they only shower.
They shower like once or twice a week.
Yeah.
Oh, she's 41. Again, just run me over with a dump truck.
Okay, dude.
Oh, my God.
Poor
Run,
Ashton.
run you over with. I'm trying to get that analogy.
Can you imagine her shower was Tuesday? We're now Friday night.
Honestly, Rudy.
Ashton wants to get a bite to eat, and he's like, "Oh, damn, you ain't showered since Tuesday."
That's okay.
I ain't going.
I ain't
down
gonna
there.
lie to
No
you,
problem.
man.
I ain't going
I think
down
that's
there.
nice.
Nah, bro.
That ain't no problem over here.
No,
I ain't no problem over
I
here
ain't
either.
doing it.
I'm a nasty white boy.
I mean, we can have relations,
Uh-huh.
but I'm not having the appetizer.
Hours, Rudy.
I
For
almost,
hours down
I
there.
almost prefer it dirty than
That's-
shower.
that's-
I'm not kidding.
That's crazy.
I'm serious.
Mike,
That's
we agree on this one, Mike.
I don't know about, like you mentioned.
Because you got to
Eating.
think, you got to remember, these people work out, these people walk, these people are active. Look
I
at them.
know, I
And
know.
it's
All
like,
sweady.
oh, her shower was Tuesday and then Friday. You're
Yeah.
like, yeah, baby, man,
There's a
let me
lot
take-
going on
let-
down there.
Yeah, let me take care of you right quick, baby. Oh shit, you didn't shower since Tuesday.
I agree with Bouquet
Even
on
better.
today. I'm with Team Bouquet
That
on
is
this,
so strange.
Even better.
dude. I have all day for the unclean body.
I don't want you to touch me
All
if I
day.
haven't showered. You know what I mean, sometimes my wife be like, babe, it's been a minute. I'm like, babe, hey,
Now
I
I'm
haven't
not
showered.
saying
I haven't showered, babe. Stop.
Okay.
Like, it's both ways. I'm like, I'm not doing it. She's not doing it. We both agree. Let's be fresh out. We're both in agreement. We should be fresh out the shower if we're going to do appetizers.
Oh, I see. No, just go straight to the
Quickie
main, to
is
the,
cool.
To the steak.
But if we're going to,
Not a
Mr.
quickie.
Nasty time,
Mhm.
we both need to shower.
No, man, I like the stank.
Oh, that is so strange.
What was it on Family Guy? Cleveland was banging Brian's girlfriend, Brian the dog.
Mhm.
His girlfriend was cheating on him with Cleveland, the neighbor.
Mhm.
And there's a scene where Peter, they're banging in the car, and Peter goes over and like rolls the window down in the car. What are you doing, Cleveland? Cleveland's like, close the window, Peter. You're letting the stank out.
That's
That's me. Give me the stank. I want it all over me, all gooey, sleep all nights, all dried up the next morning inside my belly button hair.
I would prefer that with Mila Kunis.
Bingo.
Yes.
I need all that business.
Yes.
Now, there's a time. I mean, after about a week.
I just want to taste water.
Water?
Nothing.
I want to taste like nothing. Right out of the shower is fine, but not 2 weeks, okay? But like 3 or 4 days.
No, well they shower like 3 times a week. To be fair to them, so
women don't like to wash their hair all the time.
That's a whole different thing. That's okay. It's not healthy for their hair. I get that.
I like body stain. Just do.
I don't get it. I do not like sweat.
I do. All right, hi. It's our show.
Sorry.
It is in the building. It's show number, what is this, 349 already? Hear it on In the Building from the Texas Cheer Liquor Studios at Pub Sports Radio in Southtown. The audio disseminator is Jose Bouquet. All right, so there are tickets for sale, and I've already been asked already this morning, can people walk up tomorrow to Lion and Rose and buy tickets at the door? The answer is yes. I'm assuming our guy Nathaniel will handle that from Anthem TV. So show up and find me, and we will get you some tickets sold. All right? It is tomorrow. If you want to be VIP, it's $100, but you get to hang with us early, starting at 5 o'clock on the bus.
Gotta get there at 5, though, if you want that.
For $40, you can get in there at 6 for dinner, and yes, you can buy tickets at the window. All right?
What time should the non-VIPs get there?
Well, the dinner's
5.
at 6.
No, I don't know.
The dinner's at 6. So between 6 and 7. The show starts at 7. Look, if someone's still eating,
yeah,
and it's 7:30, we're still going to do our show.
Right.
That'll be fine. That's part of that's like old school Vegas stand-up comedy. I mean, people are going to be eating and drinking perhaps throughout the entire evening.
Yeah, you're going to hear the glasses clinking and stuff.
Yeah. So I'll just say, me and Rudy will probably do once the comics are going to get going right at 7-ish. So get there by 7 at least.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even if you don't eat yet, that's fine. You can eat all you want. Just don't be walking in at 7:45. In the middle of our show.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell them
it's like a movie.
Close the door. Yeah. Don't come in late. But I don't know. We're flexible. Just don't come in super duper late. All right. Do you want to donate to this show? It's Friday. I know some of y'all got paid. Show us your money. We will show you the honey. You can donate via the Super Chat to this program. Our Love You Hard TV Super Chat. You can buy us coffees. Bouquet has probably already linked the link, or I guess posted the link so you can buy coffees. Subscriptions, of course, are free to Love You Hard TV and our partners at Pub Sports Radio and Anthem TV.
Jose, what's Tina talking about? Is there something up with the link? You know?
That is an all-in events thing.
Okay.
So that would be a website thing on their issue. So.
What is she doing?
It's heavy traffic right now.
She can't post on the chat?
No, she's trying to get tickets.
Yeah, a lot of people are trying to get them.
Oh, okay. Well, Tina won a VIP ticket, but she only won one. She's probably trying to get somebody else in there. Tina, if you continue to have problems, email me today. We'll figure it out. Promise. All right. Where should we begin? What's the rundown? Say NBA Finals Game 7, Lakers sold, Shedeur, Speed, Sanders, fuck ice.
Damn.
Few tickets left. Okay. There's the run sheet.
Want to start with the Lakers sell?
I'm fine with that. Yeah.
Let's do that.
Okay.
Well, now we got to do this.
Every day you tune in and they just want to talk about the Lakers.
Oh, you can't hear it.
What?
That's the
Every
marquee.
day you tune in and they just want to talk about the Lakers. Every day we talk about the Lakers.
Good job, Jose.
Hey, watch it. Okay, so let's lead with the Lakers. What could Jerry get for the Cowboys?
20.
If she's getting 10.
20.
$20 billion.
Easy.
Yes, I agree.
Easy.
Yeah.
Easy, because you get 100 years, and 100 years is worth 50.
Good on her for going Jerry, though, and announcing the sale in the middle of the NBA Finals.
Come on, bro.
That's
early punch. That's not my punch, but early punch to Mr. Walters, who also owns the Dodger, and to the Buss family. I think there's 6 of them. That's a nice little split between the 6 kids, but it comes down to, Mike, these kids, I don't care what anybody says. These kids don't care like their daddies do.
No.
They don't care. I mean, okay, like, you know how many kids we've seen over the years? You see the movie. Dad, I just don't want to be a race car driver. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay, I know it was your thing, Dad.
Right.
And I've had a great life because of it, and I'm grateful.
Mm-hmm.
But if we got this thing for $67 million, and Mr. Walters down the street wants to give us $10 billion between 6 of us, and we don't have to put up with Rob Pelinka and Darvin Ham and JJ Redick and sign. I got to give LeBron James' son $7 million because he makes my team a lot of money. I'm out.
Right.
Like, I know Jerry, Jerry's probably thinking, he's going to be in the family forever. I don't know if your I'm not saying, I'm just going to tell you this. Jerry's grandkids, if you think your grandkids who grew up filthy rich give a shit about this like you do, because it's your baby.
That's a good point.
Mr. Bus grew this from nothing. Like, what are we going to do? Do we draft Magic? Do we draft Bird? What do we do? Oh, my God, what do we do? How do we read ratings? Bring in the Laker girls. Like, Jerry, oh, my God, what should I do? I'm fighting the NFL. I want to be Pepsi. I want to be Nike. I don't want to deal with this. Like, you grew this and you saw it blossom to this. It's your baby. Grandkids like, I've been going to the game since I was 2. I don't give a shit. Somebody wants to give me $20 billion, I'm out.
Right.
These kids, I don't think the Holts love it like their daddy loved it. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like that. I'm not saying that they don't care and they don't give a shit.
Yeah.
But it's a different thing. First thing I thought was like, man, I know Dr. Bus probably rolled around in his grave, but you pass it on to him and it's theirs.
Put it this way: this town does not help and do its part to build that new arena. Peter's gonna be like, that Lake Travis is nice right there on that water.
Yeah, and they know they like nice things down there in Austin.
Yeah, like Mr. Holt would never move this person.
No,
I don't think Peter's going
no, he's
to
not
either.
He's not.
But he wants Peter wants.
He wants about him. He wants what?
He wants the city.
They want some money from us.
It's a good point you make here because I think Steven absolutely is.
I'm not questioning Steven.
Right.
I'm talking about when it's the grandkids, when Steven's gone.
But like you're right. The Cowboys are the pride and butter of Jerry Jones. Jerry loves to tell the story where he maxed out all of his credit to buy the team.
It's a different thing.
The day he bought the team, the night before the press conference, he went to the stadium. He called around saying, hey, how do I get into the stadium? They're like, who is this? They're like, this is Jerry Jones. Who are you? I just bought the team. He had to prove to security at Texas Stadium that he now owns the team. They're like, oh, okay. So they let him in. He asked if they could turn the lights on. It's like 11 o'clock at night. Can y'all turn the lights on? They're like, well, we're not really supposed to. I guess, but you're the owner now, so sure. Yeah. So Jerry walks onto the field. He tells the story. I don't even know. Is it true? I don't know. He lays down on the star.
I don't blame him.
And just lays there and looks up through the hole and is like just trying to soak in what he just did.
That's different for you.
That's different for
I would
John
never
Paul
give
and
this up.
Mary Lou, the grandkid. That gives me hope, by the way. Maybe when Steven dies, then we'll get a new owner. You know what happened?
Right.
Yeah, I think also part of this is, I think Jeannie is every bit, like Jeannie's Michael Corleone. She took over for Grandpa Vito, Jerry Buss, and that's her baby too. But her brothers are all a bunch of douchebags, bunch of shitheads. She sued 2 of her brothers to get rid of them, get them off the board.
Shit, I forgot about that.
She sued 2 of them.
Forgot about
because
that.
They didn't give a shit.
They didn't get. See, that's my point.
They didn't know what they were doing.
They're like, I don't care. Like, let's sell them.
What happened is this: what did the Celtics sell for, Bouquet?
6.
Wick Grosbeck just sold them.
6, yeah.
Lakers beat the Celtics again, baby.
Here's the thing. There is a whole new level of rich now in this country, in this planet. Jerry Jones rich in the late 80s is not the same as Mark Walters or whatever this guy's name is in L.A. that owns the TWG company that also owns a big chunk of Chelsea Soccer Club.
Right.
Oh,
he's also Chelsea along with the Dodgers?
Yeah, and the fucking Dodgers. This makes Jeannie look poor. Jeannie Buss got priced out of the NBA.
Right.
And the money got so insane. Like, she wouldn't have taken $1 billion.
Keep paying that luxury tax.
$10 billion?
I'm out.
They made her an offer she couldn't refuse.
Right. And see, the thing about it with the Cowboys, why I say 20 is because it becomes a bidding war. You got, Bezos and Elon, and you're going to get a whole bunch of dudes. It's like, Monaco for F1.
Right.
Like, and you look out there in the ocean and there's 79 mega yachts.
Yeah, Talladega ain't shit compared to Monaco. That's different racing.
If the Cowboys were to ever come up for sale, the bidding war would be insane. You know what I mean? That's why I say 20. Not because it's actually worth 20, but because you got a bunch of dudes that it becomes a pissing contest.
Right.
So it'd be
like
an
the Arabian sheiks do.
Easy 20 billion. And then that's what I'm saying.
Agree.
And then you get this point where you're like, if you're Goodell, okay, do we want to take money from these Saudis? They are offering 50 billion just because they have it in the couch.
Mm-hmm.
Should we take it?
Yeah.
So it's a different, it would be it would be the most astronomical thing we've ever seen.
You imagine like the Cowboys get bought by like Prince Bandar Al Sadiq, and he's got his kafaya on with a blue star on the side.
You look up and then it's Sunday Night Football, and you look in the owner's box, and it's all Saudi. This ain't what football's about.
I just want to win a Super Bowl. I don't give a shit.
I know one thing, Mike. They'd get out the way.
Yeah, they would. Exactly.
They gave Canelo like $100 million for the worst fight ever, and we're laughing about it.
Right. What did they pay Ronaldo for 2 years of being
like $260 million?
Yeah, I think he's the most highest paid athlete in the world.
And he's 70.
Right.
And they're like, oh.
He's probably not even good enough to be on the Portuguese national team.
Although
he scored a goal the other day.
That's a huge debate right now if he's going to be there.
Yeah. He still scored a goal the other day, and they won some sort of cup. And
so the Cowboys on the low end, $20 billion.
Jerry, hear me out. You could get 20. Steven, Jerry's 82. Papa's, he going to be around forever. He's going to be at that great Arkansas airport in the sky, banging all them virgins in heaven. Steven, hear me out. Y'all could get $20 billion.
Easy.
Are you sure you want to run the Cowboys further? Are you sure?
This is the thing, Mike. I think at this point it's better to own him because he has everything. So it's better to own him.
It's ego now.
Yeah,
it's their pride and butter.
Right.
It's what gets them up in the morning.
Right.
It's what they live for. I mean, it's more important than the family, most likely, or it's at least it's part of the family.
Right.
Jerry cares more about the Cowboys than his out of wedlock fun baby he has. That's for damn sure.
Amen.
It is in the building, presented in part by Slackers Bar and Grill, the official bar and grill of In the Building. 5 locations. St. Mary's in your downtown area, out in the Med Center on Fredericksburg Road. You got the one over at 281 in Thousand Oaks. Getting ready to have a 13th birthday party.
Yes, we
next
are.
week on the 26th out at the Rector location behind North Star Mall. Happy 13-year anniversary. We'll be out there celebrating with those boys that night. And then you got the one over on Slackadoches over on the northeast side.
Looking forward to it, man. Them damn slackers older than my youngest child. So, again, it's tough in this business.
As
so
old as my twins.
I know. Damn, that's true. Looking forward to celebrating next Thursday with those fellas.
Awesome. All right, we'll see y'all boys out there next week. All right, we got to get through this thing tomorrow. You nervous for tomorrow?
Yeah, me and you. I'm gonna at some point today. I'm gonna call you and we're gonna talk.
Okay.
About what we gonna talk about.
I have some ideas.
Okay, I need some.
Okay.
I need some.
I've got a list of things I know Rudy will do, some things he might do, and some things there ain't no way he's doing that. We'll go through the whole list today and see if you can surprise me or not.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
All right.
And if you guys need my assistance, obviously for bits, I'll be available.
Oh, I'm sure you will.
I bet you will.
I will do anything but eat things.
Okay, I've asked you.
They
twice
have fish
now.
and chips, though. You don't want to do fish and
there's
chips
3
for
different
the
options
for the
meal.
people.
Eat the client's food, dude.
No thanks.
You won't eat eggs, though, right?
Yeah, I won't eat eggs.
Or
okay.
fish.
I won't eat things.
If we get a fun going though for you tomorrow night, and we pass the hat,
no.
What's the monetary threshold?
You know what my number is, Mike. I need a comma.
$69.
I need a comma.
You need a comma.
Seriously?
Get out of here.
I need a comma. Yeah.
I need
Dude,
a comma too.
I need-
Shit.
Shit. There you go.
You
There
don't get commas till we get our commas first. So no. If we get a comma, then we'll talk. I've asked you twice in 2 weeks. I'm gonna ask you again. Do you know? I sound like a chick right now. Do you know what you're wearing?
I don't. I got to go today. Or
Do we
early
need to
tomorrow.
dress up for this? I mean, it's
Not dress
it's
up.
Lion and Rose. It's our people.
I was just
But
looking.
we want it to feel cool.
Right.
We want it to be okay. What about the people? What do we tell the people that are going tomorrow night?
Yeah.
Dress how you
Business
want.
casual.
Come as you are.
Business casual.
Nuck Fico wants
Act
an
like
on-air
you got
production meeting.
dress like you got some sense. This is not look. If we're coming look, I wouldn't. If you would wear it to Mike's barbecue, then don't wear it to Lion and Rose.
Well, that's outdoors.
That's what I'm saying.
I wore chanclas.
Me too. I was super chill.
Right.
I had on like a regular little t-shirt, shorts,
Yeah.
and some shoes I didn't care about.
Fellas, here's the
Business
thing.
casual, man.
Let me talk to the fellas that are bringing women.
Sure.
You've talked to your girl. By the way, you bringing yours?
I don't know. It's a good question.
Okay.
I don't think she
All right.
exists.
You get a +1. Let me know. I met a woman one time he introduced me to as her. I don't know if he paid her for the evening or not, but that's neither here nor there. For the guys that are bringing women, you're talking your woman into spending a Saturday with our asses, okay?
That they hate when they get in the car and hear us. Like, why are you listening to this again? I love them, honey. Just deal with it.
And it's one thing for her to go ahead and put up with listening to it on occasion. Now you're going to go have her come hang out with us. So what I recommend to fellas that are bringing women, y'all dress decent.
Business casual's
not
fair,
the prom.
dude. No, not the prom. It's far from formal. I wouldn't even call it semi-formal. Again, business casual means like what you have on is fine.
Okay. I think
you got on a collar, you have on nice shoes and some pants. That's perfect. What you're wearing is actually perfect for this conversation.
All right. Okay.
Right?
You're wearing pants.
Yeah, pants and a nice shirt.
I don't know that I'll wear jeans.
I probably won't. I'm telling you right now, I won't be in jeans.
I'm probably going to have a button down on.
Yeah.
This is a nice Hugo Boss.
That's nice.
That's perfect. Pullover, but I need a button down.
Yeah.
What are you laughing at?
I don't own any of those. So
what are you laughing at?
I was just funny you name dropping the brand there.
Oh, I didn't mean. I'm just trying
first
to
of all,
explain.
Jose, you're going to be running the show, so
you're
exempt.
Yeah, I'm going to be wearing
you got
what I
work
normally
to do.
So it's going to be great. Yeah, I'll be there at 4 o'clock.
I will not wear chanclas. I'm debating on whether or not I'm going to go buy an outfit like a chick would.
I'm not buying. I'll buy a shirt.
But again, let me finish the point, fellas. If you're bringing your lady, I want her to have a good time.
Me too.
For your sake.
And not only that, Mike.
So y'all get dressed up and have a good time.
This just in, sometimes your lady wants to go somewhere with you not dressed up. Like they do it for us. Like women are so cool.
What a
like,
great excuse to get dressed
women
up.
are like, oh, okay, well, he likes the Bears. I guess I like the Bears and I guess we'll go. But every now and then she wants you to take her out where she can put on her makeup and her eyelashes and her butts and her push-up bra. And and
her J-Lo jeans.
Yeah, and she wants to get dressed up every now and then.
Yeah.
My wife's big on that. Like, can you take me somewhere where I can dress up? Sure, baby, I got you. You do everything for me.
Well,
let's get dressed up.
Is she coming? I'm assuming.
Of course.
Okay.
Better.
She's probably going to look great as always.
Yeah, for sure.
Y'all get dressed up. That's the other thing that I deal with is I don't want to look weird. Like
no, I'm not gonna.
Rudy's going to look.
I'll put it like this, Mike. I will tell you this way. We're on the same page.
Rudy he doesn't know it, but Rudy puts pressure on me because he dresses so well. So I always feel like I have to live up to your standards.
But the thing about it, Mike, is our brands, that people expect you one way, they expect me one way, and they won't care. No one's going to judge us.
These are not kids, Greg, you fuckhead. These are not. Yeah, I have my kids on.
Yeah, I'm banning Greg from the chat. He always talking shit and don't donate no money.
Yeah, no. What's up, Greg? You ain't donated in a minute, cheap bastard.
No, you know what he's gonna say when my donations don't get read. That's what he's gonna say.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
He's already typing it out right now. He's typing it up right now.
I have told Jose every day to not let us in the program without going back and reading the people, especially the ones that post money. If you spend money on our program, we want to guarantee that we'll read your entry. But we're getting a little, we've got a lot to do. We're a busier show now. We have rich people problems. Oof, knock on wood.
You ain't lying.
And I don't always get a chance to get to you. These are Steve Maddens. Yes, these are cheap. I got these at I don't even know where, probably Ross or something. I don't know.
I didn't know that Steve.
I don't have a lot of expensive clothing.
The damn Centeno called it. He was like, those are Steve Maddens.
Yeah.
Gene must have a pair.
What's up, Gene?
A resident doctor of the chat.
Well, Gene's probably the coolest dude that watches us every day.
Yeah, he's a doctor. He's a musician. He toured with Prince.
Yeah.
Wow.
He toured with Prince.
So you're telling me he fucks?
He's married, Jose.
Well, he does. So he does consistently with one person.
What does everything go back to that with him?
He's a musician and a doctor? I mean, I'd let him run my cheeks.
You mean
he's a musician and a doctor? Come on.
And he works at UT, so yeah, he definitely.
Okay, that's a point off for me.
You're so materialistic, sir.
Yeah.
What if you have connection with a really cool dude who's not rich and doesn't have a doctorate?
Oh well, I guess you're fucking Helga dating me then.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
you are the version you avoid.
Yes. Yeah. Of course, Mike.
I don't know how to spin out of this, Rudy.
Figure it
What y'all
out.
think about the game last night?
I know, right?
Despite it all, what a weird series. We've had good basketball.
That was not it
until the
night.
last two nights.
Yeah, that was bad.
We had, and now I'm getting mad because I don't want to be one of these drive-by NBA fans. Oh, the league sucks now. Indiana and Oklahoma City. I can't even name 2 guys on the team.
Yeah.
I haven't watched a shot. I don't want to be that guy because the first 4 games were great basketball games. Highly leveled play. They were great basketball games. Then all of a sudden in Game 5, my guy Tyrese Halliburton, because in the 69 Mahumpton Nosotika Urea, was a giant pussy the other night. Or he was too hurt to play and should have taken himself out and was stubborn. And while he was on the court, it was 4-on-5. And they got run off the floor in the fourth quarter. Then we switched to Indiana for Game 6 last night. Halliburton was still hobbled, but he played like the dog that he should have played the other night. Unless he's just really super hurt and it improved and they shot him up. Who the hell knows? I think he was so good at maybe playing decoy last night because they didn't think he'd have anything, and he surprised the Thunder by playing pretty good.
OKC's had a game like this every series.
And then when they run over there and they pay attention to Tyrese, now all of a sudden Siakam and the white boy go off. So I don't know what to make of this series now.
Me neither.
Last night, Indiana completely beat the shit out of Oklahoma City with a title on the line for the Thunder, and you no-show a game?
Yeah. And
what is the matter with you?
I mean, remember that Minnesota series they got beat by 40?
Yeah.
One of the Denver games they got beat by 30.
But the title's literally on the line.
And it's weird, and I'll bring it back to the Spurs. When I think of let's just go the 05 series. 05 versus the Pistons, Mike. First 4 games are blowouts. Spurs went blowout big at home.
Yeah.
Then Pistons blowout big at home. But to go to your point, Mike, 5, 6, and 7 were some of the best basketball games I've ever seen because that's when shit gets real.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's not supposed to go in reverse.
Right.
This one's gone in reverse. Like first 4 games, y'all are battling out. Then 5 and 6, it's just like, womp, womp, womp.
I don't know if it's
and
just
Oklahoma's playing with fire because it's Game 7. Maybe you got a little nerves. You come out, you miss a few shots, and then next thing you know, you're in a fight for your life in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
So, again, I picked OKC at 7. I figured this would go at 7. But with OKC, this whole, we're going back home. You never know what's going to happen to you in a Game 7. You never know.
If I told you, if I had a time machine and I told you, oh, yeah, by the way, Game 7, don't bother watching it. Thunder beat the shit out of them by 30. It's a blowout all the second half. You'd believe me, right?
Yeah.
What if I told you, well, the Thunder came out and they played tight and they were nervous, and Indiana played with nothing to lose and they stole the series and won by a bucket.
I can see that too.
See, there's no predictability.
I don't know. I don't know how to judge the series either. I just know it's over soon. Then we'll be praying the football hurry up and get to.
What is the spread on the game? OKC by. Normally it's been 9.
It's been 9 or 10.
At home it's been 9, but it's probably down to 7 or 6. See if you can get that bouquet.
8.5 is what I saw earlier today.
Yeah, I mean, look, SGA's a stud. You know, he and Jalen Williams are the next maybe great duo now until further notice. But they didn't look like wiener hitters to me with the championship on the line. You come out and do that. That was maybe a lot of this is Carlisle, and they played each other a lot, and it's hard to – they're figuring each other out.
If it comes down to coaching, I'm putting my money on Carlisle, even though I didn't like what he did in game 4 or 5. I can't remember which one it was.
Maybe they're figuring each other out. They're just run ragged, but
OKC came out like, we got a game. We're going home.
That. Yeah.
I'm like, OKC has been this playoff run. They get down big, they kind of shut it down, which I don't like. I don't care for because, again, there's no guarantee you go home and play lights out in Game 7 in the finals. I've seen Kobe, even though they beat the Celtics in 2010, Kobe played like shit in Game 7. He played like dog shit. He was like 9 for 20-something. Mm-hmm. So I've seen the great shit to bed in these games. So, if you think, we're going home and that just guarantees, no, that's not how it works. Even though I picked y'all, I didn't like that game at all if I'm picking OKC.
So who are you picking right now?
I'm sticking with my pick.
Yeah.
But I think they're playing with fire.
Give me the Thunder.
Yeah,
I picked them in 6, and I thought that was embarrassing.
I thought I was like, they probably finished this up tonight. Nope. Indiana had.
Most people thought that would happen.
Yeah, Reggie Miller courtside in his dad jeans. I'm loving that.
Mm-hmm. With Halliburton hurt getting, with him being hobbled.
And then even though I'm like, yo, Mr. Halliburton, We let you back in the building. I know you didn't go on the court and taunt
The dumb
anybody,
jeans
but you
on,
went right back out there on the court. I know you hugged your son.
Of course.
Stay your ass off the court, man.
Oh, Game 7, he's going to go out there and do snow
Stay
angels.
your ass
He's gonna
off
do
the
snow
court,
angels
man.
in the confetti.
Yeah, get out of here.
Yeah, these family members that get caught up.
Oh, did you see?
ain't
It was
about you.
McConnell's dad bum rushed the post game interview with his son.
I know. What are we doing? Y'all ain't won shit. What if they get blown out Sunday night? Now you
I'm
look like a jackass.
I'm like, these dads are wild. I get
Yeah,
it though. You spend a lot of money getting them there where they at, but whatever.
So that doesn't give you the right to run out there
No,
on
it doesn't.
national TV.
No, it doesn't.
That's insane. All right, it is In the Building, presented in part by Jay Ribaldo of Ribaldo Realty
What
Group,
up, Jay?
the official real estate agent of In the Building. They provide quality service. If you are in need of a real estate man and what they provide, you cannot have a more important person in your home purchasing process or home selling process than Jay Ribaldo. We still by far and away have the cheapest county, and as far as all the major counties in Texas, the most highly populated counties in Texas, Bexar County remains by far the cheapest place to buy property, and take advantage of it with Jay Ribaldo being your guy. 210-887-1081. You can email Jay directly, jribaldo@kw.com. You can go see all of his listings and all of the specs on all of the houses they have right now at jribaldo@kw.com. They also do commercial. They do land. Maybe you're looking to build something. Jay Ribaldo.
What was that video did? That was a
is our
condo,
guy.
wasn't it?
That was a big, giant condo. So I'm glad you asked me about that. That's over on the east side, right across the freeway from where all that Project Marvel's about to go down.
Are we getting Project Marvel? The
We
mayor
better.
doesn't want it. She doesn't want us to have it, Michael. We got to get her out
It'll
of here.
happen.
All right, man, look.
She's gonna get delivered a pizza one night. It's gonna have a whole bunch of money in the box. It's gonna happen.
Oh, my God.
You
Is she
can
going to
live-
keep it?
I'm just that property value. You
Oh,
see the video?
the gentrification over there is insane. I wish I had some money to be a part of it.
Oh, well, it don't cost a whole lot right now.
Good
So
point, Mike.
that entire building for sale. There's 4 big, beautiful 3-level condos in that building. You can buy the whole building if you want and rent it out, or the condos individually are for sale. Yeah,
Great job shooting that, Jose.
yeah. Good job, Jose. Very good job.
Hey, thanks.
So yeah, so there's another example.
And I think realtor may be in your future.
Who, me?
You did a good job selling it.
You know, I don't want to be a realtor.
Me
Because
neither.
I don't have the
can't do
expertise.
it. I can't
Jay
do it
does.
either.
You
It's
know,
not easy.
it's
Jay
hard to-
makes it look easy. It's not
No,
easy.
and to get your license,
Oh,
I don't think I would.
I got to pass them written tests and shit. I ain't doing it.
No, but what I would be good as, I think I'd be okay as I'm Mike Rowe. And they bring me in there to help sell the thing. I don't know what I'm talking about, but I know what a cool house looks like. You know, bring me in there as the ambassador. That I can see.
Yeah, that rooftop shit was fire.
Yeah, dude, it's really cool.
It's really nice.
It's really
Hit Jay
nice.
up if you're interested.
And that property is going to quadruple one.
Like that's
Project
one of those
Marvel.
places I get. Like me and my wife were empty nesters. All the kids are gone. I
Mhm.
keep my house and get something down there. You know what I mean?
Oh
For
yeah,
certain events, just to already be
Absolutely.
down there. That's
Right.
one of those type properties to me.
absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, want to partner with us? Like guys like Jay, boys over at Slackers. Reach out to Rudy and I. We are in the business for new partners at all times across the deal. We'll even create a whole new show if you got enough honey. So let's talk. You want to partner with this show? This is a rising show. We have a big live show tomorrow night we couldn't be prouder of. We continue to increase slowly each and every month, but surely in our subscriptions. Knock on wood, our partners now, we have a good thing going. It's only going to keep rolling. We have a major announcement tomorrow
Shit,
night
I keep forgetting about
during
that.
our live show.
Well, that's something. At least we got
major announcement.
check. We got that's a good thing. That's 5 minutes of content checked off right there. Yes.
We just need to get you a couple of shots.
Yeah, I
and
do
you'll
need
be
some.
just fine. Just fine. All right. Y'all want to get violent and do some punching?
Yes.
Let's do it. Let's do a little punching. Let's get violent up in here on In the Building.
Now, it's time for People I Want to Punch on In the Building.
Who you punching?
I'm going to punch somebody that I'm a fan of, but I'm from the sector of America that's trying to be right and wrong, not right and left, not blue and red. And even if I like you, I got to call you out when you do some bullshit. And that would be one WNBA superstar, now Los Angeles Spark, Kelsey Plum, who was greeted by 3 people in front of her hotel, or WNBA hotel, and call them weird for waiting outside of her hotel. Mind you, if you were, where do the NBA players stay when they come here? Is it Emma?
NBA guys?
Yeah.
The Emma usually, yeah.
When the NBA team comes in town, let's say it's Luka. There's 100 to 200 people out front of that hotel, if security allow it, outside the hotel. And Kelsey Plum, you got the nerve to be upset and call these 3 people weird.
Was she bitchy about it?
She was bitchy about it. She's like, she looks at the guy's rolling because, he's a unicorn and he's actually waiting outside a hotel for a WNBA player. Okay?
Maybe that's why she thinks it's weird.
And she's bitching about it. And I'm like, Kelsey, yes, it is weird. The weird part about it is, according to the general public, your product sucks. So it is weird. Yeah, it's weird that somebody would actually be waiting to talk to you and get your autograph. She says, this is weird, but I'll sign just one. What?
Are you serious?
I swear it's out.
God.
Like, are you crazy, lady? And I'm trying to like y'all's product. I'm trying to be respectful of your product. But when you step out of line like that, again, Mike, there's 3 people, bro. And she stops and she looks at him. She's giving him this effed up look, like she was like, and she asked him, "Y'all don't think this is weird?" And they're like, "No, I'm sure." They're like, "We're big fans of yours."
Probably embarrassed.
Yeah, we're fans of you, ma'am. And she's like,
"Wow.
Well, this is really weird to me, and I'm only signing one."
Wow.
3 people out there.
What a pain in the ass.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, y'all want all the glory, but none of the pain.
Yeah.
Like, dude.
I find it weird that Adidas puts you on their television commercials and gives you $1 million to do it when you ain't done shit but play basketball. Y'all couldn't beat Judson High School.
Yeah, Keto.
But you get a deal.
It ain't no money grab, Keto. There's nobody, Jose or Jeff Slaughter ain't paying big money for a Kelsey Plum signed car.
I wouldn't know what she looked like.
Kelsey Plum could walk right through Fiesta and 10 people would know her. Y'all don't think this weird? Yes, I do think it's weird, Kelsey. I think it's weird that anybody would stand outside a hotel for anybody other than Caitlin Clark.
Yep.
Punch Kelsey Plum. I can't believe. And I like her.
These gals, they want equal pay. They think they deserve Adidas contracts and commercials and shit, but you don't want to sign an autograph for a couple of dudes. This is what happens when you get into the news. This is what happens when your games get on television. She
made them feel like, yo, man, y'all are freaking like stalker weirdo people. Like, bro, have you seen the outside of an NBA hotel? Like, when they're getting on the bus, there's hundreds of people.
Sure.
Hundreds.
And they probably
and you know what? This is what I'll say to Kelsey. I would have been cool if you let's say you walk by them. Just because you're rich and you're getting some, don't mean you're always in the mood. If she just walks by them and doesn't feel like signing that day, all right. I would even gave her a pass on that. But to stop, look them up and down, y'all don't think this is weird? Like, what?
Dude, I am 1 inch away from
well, you can't do that to MJ, Mike.
I know.
You can't do that to him.
For my kid who likes the Dallas Wings and the WNBA, I just don't have any more time for that. I'm about this close. Y'all got some attention.
I almost didn't bring it up because I know that you would jump all over it because you're already almost out.
Bullshit. Yeah. First, again, Mary Hardin Baylor would beat the shit out of the Vegas Aces. And that's fine. It is what it is.
Right.
But
I can't wait till you see the video.
I get so beaten
I can't wait till you
by,
see the video.
We deserve to be paid what they get paid. That's the shit that pisses me off. But then you don't want to sign an autograph.
I'm flying commercial. Yeah. Y'all had your best year ever, and you were still dead red. Y'all had y'all's best year ever last year,
right?
And you finished in the red.
Right. I want to punch dumbass fans doing dumbass things at baseball games.
Oh, what happened now? What happened?
Punching 2 idiots. Punched the moron yesterday who climbed the netting at Wrigley Field.
Oh, I saw this.
To get a baseball bat that had been flung into the netting and got stuck. This dude climbs the netting before security is able to get down there. You know, it scared the shit out of the Cubs. Oh, my God. Please don't fall. Please don't fall. You have video of this, Bouquet?
I'm trying to cipher through the videos and pictures right now.
What a moron here. We've all seen that where a bat gets flung on accident.
Yeah.
Look at this guy. It's a still frame photo. Get your ass down, you fucking idiot.
You're not gonna. If let's say he got it, would they let him keep it?
No, you don't get to keep bats. I don't think.
I don't know. What is he doing? How many beers had he had?
You know, if he falls, he's gonna sue the Cubs.
And look at the player just sitting there watching.
The player, like, dude, you're not at a Savannah Banana game. Savannah Banana, cool. Climb the nets. You know, they twerking and shit at those games.
Broadcasters were like, no. You could just, what are you doing, you moron? If he falls and crashes his head, his family sues Major League Baseball because they get with jackass dumb bullshit. Also want to punch the idiot in Detroit who was sitting behind the Pirates bullpen and was just crushing on Dennis Santana
I saw this,
all game long.
I saw this.
Dennis Santana, a hard-working bullpen scrub for the Pirates. He's just out. This is why they probably need to rethink putting fans right behind dugouts, or at least bullpens. This guy Santana finally has enough of this asshole. You have the non-audio version.
Yeah.
There's Santana. Jumps up, takes a swing at this dumb,
and then made his day.
Slaps the guy.
You gotta
run that back, Bouquet. Here's Santana. He's had enough. Reaches up and takes a swipe at him.
And look, then the dude celebrates. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's what he wants.
That's what he wanted.
Yeah,
you can't give him
I
that.
guarantee you he tries to file charges on Santana. Santana's going to get suspended by the league, which he should. But the league really needs to look itself in the mirror. You're letting these people sit right on the bullpen.
Right. It's crazy, man.
You know, we had a guy in Pittsburgh, ironically, a Pirates fan earlier this year. Fucking moron almost falls to his death onto the field because he's overserved at the game, loses his balance, and he's 1 millimeter away from breaking his neck and spinal cord. Lucky bastard. The punch idiot fans doing dumbass things. And whatever he said to Santana, Santana had murder face. He was ready to beat the shit out of him.
Yeah, he said something crazy to him.
Something over the top. Bullshit. Santana, he's the one that'll get in trouble.
Yeah.
They need to find this fan and ban his ass from the ballpark.
Some of these people, again, I've said it and you said it probably on your shows as well. For 20 years, buying a ticket don't give you a right to be an asshole. It doesn't. I don't care what you say. I know the guy should just probably get the guy thrown out, but sometimes your emotions get the better of you. But we got to do a better job at policing these stupid-ass fans.
Yeah,
for sure.
And to get Santana riled up to the point where he's taking a swipe at you, no telling what this jackass said.
Right.
Punch these idiot fans. All right, but don't punch Orlando Kill. Don't punch your ex-wife soon-to-be, neither.
No.
Let Orlando Kill do it for you in court. All right? Yes, Orlando Kill, the official family lawyer of In the Building. 210-775-4995. You can email him directly. OrlandoKillLaw@gmail.com. Inspired90 is in the building.
What'd he say?
Taylor, who was it that you were giving the business to in the outfield at a Rangers game? So I've done that a lot as a kid, taunting guys.
Oh, you did?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Should you have been tossed?
Yes.
At least he can admit it.
Once.
At least
I've
he can
taunted
admit it.
lots of guys.
AC, Jose. I got a hoodie on today.
Now,
I'm a Gen Z today.
I should also tell you, I was in fucking junior high.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't some 20-something-year-old
30-year-old man.
dick out here, had 17 Bud Lights.
What'd you do?
So there was a guy that used to play for the Royals, played in the league 10 years, Jim Eisenreich.
Okay.
Bouquet, do you remember Jim Eisenreich?
No, great name, though.
He had Tourette's syndrome.
Michael.
I haven't told you the
Whenever
story
I
yet.
go full name, y'all know I'm like distancing. If I call him Michael, that's key. That's a red flag that I'm out.
I haven't told you the story yet.
I don't care.
I'm still setting it
That's
up.
all I need to know. Go ahead, Michael. I'm distancing.
Yeah, by the way, I got flipped off by Ricky Henderson.
Ricky
one time.
don't like anybody. Ricky don't like anybody.
Yeah, well, we were giving him the shit, and we deserved it. He turned around, took his glove off, and gave us 2 big middle fingers. And and it was great. And we were like, fuck yeah, of course, because we want the reaction.
Right.
And good on. And no one. And Ricky didn't get thrown out of the game or nothing. I should have been thrown out, probably. No, Jim Eisenreich had Tourette syndrome. He played left field for the Royals.
He just kind of every now and then.
He made a lot of weird noises.
Yeah. Jose thinks this shit is funny.
Be careful. This is
Jose thinks this shit is
thousands
funny,
of people are afflicted with Tourette syndrome in this country, sir.
Objectively,
I haven't even told you. I haven't finished the story yet.
Funny disease. I'm not gonna lie.
It's not funny.
It has its.
It
moments.
can be. It can. So,
I wish it wouldn't upon nobody.
It's almost 11.
In between pitches. Do you have somewhere to be?
No. I just can't believe the show goes so fast. Go ahead.
You knew we were going to run long today after being off yesterday.
Yeah, we have to.
Because you people made us all take the day off. You see, President Trump said we got to get rid of some of these ridiculous holidays.
Mike,
you people.
Mike, tell the story. If you don't want to lose
the show.
I'm sorry. If you don't want to lose the show, tell the story.
Never did I think my Tourette story would spin us out of further trouble. So in between pitches, you can hear Jim Eisenreich going,
he was not making
I'm not kidding, Rudy.
No, he was.
So me and the two jackasses I was with, I think I might have been with Rudy Gonzalez. And Rudy's like, dude, don't be calling my name. Rudy Gonzalez, the best man at both of my weddings. I think Rudy was there. I can't be sure, but I think something called Chris Hoover might have been there too. Maybe also Big Greg. I think it was also Chris Hoover. We were all sitting there in the outfield bleachers, 8th grade dumbasses, and we were all going, and at one point, Eisenreich just turns around and looks at us, and he just glared at us like, well, he was humiliated and so angry. And I know y'all are all laughing. What a douchebag I was that day.
Yeah.
I feel terrible about that. And if I could see Jimmy today, I would apologize to him. Remember Gino Petralli played for your Red Sox?
No.
Wow. Okay. He also was a backup. He was a spare. I think he backed up Mike Stanley for a little while. Gino Petralli was a backup catcher for the Rangers, and we had bullpen seats right near the bullpen. And in the bullpen of the old ballpark, it was on the field. It wasn't like protected. Like in the bullpen in the old days, you were literally on the side of the field.
Right.
And I was sitting first row, right where Petralli was catching. Hey, I'm taunting my own guy. He's a Ranger, and I'm taunting him.
That don't make it okay.
This is before he went to Boston.
I'm listening.
And Jim Sundberg was hurt. And Gino Petralli was catching that day.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember telling him, can't wait for Sundberg to get back.
That's fine.
Soon as Sundberg gets back, your ass is back at AAA.
I'm good with that.
But in my dumb teenager voice,
soon as Sundberg gets back, you're at AAA.
That's
terrible.
Mike, that is a million times better than making fun of someone with Tourette's.
Well, you know what? Punch me for being a jackass in the 80s. I was the 80s. My excuse was I lived with Grandma Becky. That's my excuse.
Who was it? Was it Lamar Odom that was making fun of Ron Harper because Ron Harper stuttered really, really bad? Was that Lamar Odom?
Was it Ron?
It was Ron Harper because Ron would be talking.
Oh, yeah, Ron did stutter.
And Lamar Odom is at the free throw line. And he was like,
that's bullshit. You know what?
Yeah.
Ron Harper's about to become Spurs family here in a week, so let's behave. Fucking Lamar Odom. Drug addict motherfucker.
He was on crack. Shout out to Stephen A.
Might be a crackhead. Anyway. Sorry.
Mike, that's
terrible.
No, you have some unfortunate stories.
Sure. Yeah, I've learned from them, though. If you can learn from it, you can learn from it.
30, junior high and 30-year-old are two different things. Junior high, we're supposed to be dumbasses.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Thank you, Tina.
And I was unparented. Tina figured it out?
Yeah, she got another VIP for her.
Oh, thank you, dear. See y'all tomorrow night. All right. Show also brought to you by Executive Armoring. These people armor cars, and they're really good at it. Flash that poster up there when you get a minute. Look at that. They got a really cool label. Contact Leroy. All right. If you are interested in having your car armored, they also do bulletproof windows. You can just do the windows if you want to.
Yeah, it says they'll armor whatever pieces of the vehicle the client desires, all the way to the full vehicle. So their main, focus is to fill whatever the client feels they need. So if it's just the front windshield, just the back, just the side, they're going to do whatever, or they'll do the whole damn car.
So contact them. If you are in the market, for armoring your car, all right, it's a very specialty thing to do, and they're great at it. There's some video there. It is Executive Armoring. Contact Leroy at the number Jose just posted. My man, 210-716-4606. You can email them. It's info.armoring@gmail.com. Leroy, I guess he's, by title, he's pretty much everything over there, but he's technically the director in the customer relations and marketing, customer relations. Leroy, take care of you. Get that car armored. All right? Rudy talks about the violence on the highways all the time here in San Antonio.
Dude, we get a lot. There's
folks.
a lot of road rage murders or
I know.
assaults.
I know.
Like I've been mad on the road, Mike, but I ain't never wanted to shoot anyone.
Right. Did I send you the photo of the splash pad rules, Jose?
I don't think so.
Save that for. I saw you looking at Fat Girl Boxing there a second ago because I can see what he monitors on his other screen.
Fat Girl Boxing.
Somebody sent that to me too yesterday. Do you have that handy?
I do not. Splash them?
No. Do you have the Fat Girls Boxing?
Of course, yeah.
Clearly, he was watching it, getting off to it.
This is our new video for when we need to spin out of trouble. Just to bring the show, give the show some levity.
I mean, come on.
When it gets too heavy, here we go.
Are they fat?
Enjoy Fat Girl Boxing.
Yeah, they are a little heavy.
Look at the money coming.
Bam!
Oh! Down goes Deja.
She's out. Look how I see, and I said this yesterday. The first time I saw this, it's disturbing because I don't like to see women brutalize each other. That doesn't do nothing for me. But now it's kind of funny. But look, this girl's out cold. That ain't in her money. She got paid for it though. Look at the money next to her.
And Jose was there judging this. Didn't you say she made it to the poll? Okay,
commentating, a good sir. Judging, come on, commentating. Yeah, she was on the poll like 15 minutes later.
Oh God!
I just watched Queens of the Ring, a true story about like the first lady wrestlers.
Queens of the Ring.
Yeah, good thing. Yeah,
that was cool.
Good show, movie. I forget what it was, but
it was a movie.
Yeah, good movie.
So every time we get a little weird,
we go to Fat Girl Boxing
and we get in trouble. It's probably going to be me.
So Jose, have that queued up.
It'll be me.
That's a good way to get out.
That's a good way to get out. When it turns into Tourette's talk or gets too politically heated.
It's not this anymore. We can't.
No, that too. No, we have a collection of them. This is a good one.
Leg up.
You can add my air ball too if you want to the mix as well.
That leg up. The leg up at the end takes me out every time.
I love the still screen of just 90-degree vertical leg.
Yeah. All right. I just texted you something else. Tell me when you have it ready to roll and play the no audio version because we don't have the rights to the tune. But let me know when you have it handy. All right.
Oh boy.
All right. That's it. Okay. I want to get a couple of other quick punches in.
Quick punches? Okay.
Yeah, while he's racking this up, I wanted to, because I sent this to Rudy yesterday, I wanted to get your take on the air before we actually. So, but this is not related to the tweet I sent you, Jose. Let me know when you have it racked up. So, I want to punch rappers that are so rich that they flex about the money they lose betting on games. Don't run that video yet, Jose. I'll tell you when. Don't even post it yet.
It's not.
This is not related to that. Okay. So the Thunder get their ass kicked last night, obviously, in Game 6. Drake lost $800,000 betting on the Thunder last night and posts about it. Punch that. I don't fucking. Can we just? I like his music fine enough.
Yeah, me too.
Just release the music. We don't need to hear about your life. He is a colossal douchebag, Rudy.
He's a huge douche.
A massive fucking douchebag.
I love a lot of his tunes, but
that's fine.
I
do too.
He's super insecure.
He's such a D-bag. He goes on Instagram the day before the game bragging that he had $800,000 in bets on the Thunder. He bet $600,000 on them to win outright, and he bet $200,000 additional money on the Thunder to win between 6 and 10 points. Had both paid off, he would have won over $1.7 million. But of course, the Thunder got smoked last night, run off the court, and it cost Drake all that cash.
Well, the only thing
Jay-Z talked about losing $1 million last year in the finals.
Oh yeah,
dude, it's a flex. Oh man, I lost $800,000. Oh, you poor fucking rich bastard.
Only thing I do like about it, though, Mike,
it's such a flex.
Is I don't want you just to. Nothing worse than like Floyd only posts his wins. Like Floyd's a huge gambler. Everybody knows that.
Yeah.
But Floyd only posts the times he wins. Only thing I do respect about Drake, like, yo, give these degenerates like Matt Bernard the other side. Like, hey, man, yeah, I win a lot, but I also lose a lot. Like, you got to let the degenerates like Buki and Bernard know, like, it's not this easy. I know I won $1 million yesterday, but I lost $1 million the day before, so I'm actually even. So I can appreciate that, Drake. It is a flex, Mike. You're right. It's a flex, but it's also letting the degenerates of the world know that there's two sides to this.
It's also a marketing strategy from the place that he's betting on. That's all marketing right there.
Well, who does he bet with?
I think he uses like Stake US. It's like some like offshore like shitty.
He probably owns low key.
Yeah, he has like a stake in it as well. So it's all like marketing as well, Mike, to make it even more grimy.
I don't care how rich.
It is grimy.
Look, I don't care how rich you are. You can ask Bruno Mars. Like, you can be filthy rich, and then next thing you know, you gamble too much, and now you're doing a Vegas residency because you can't pay your $50 million tab.
I heard about that. Yeah.
Bruno was not.
I heard that was true.
Yeah, I saw him in Vegas, apparently. Like
Bruno was an
idiot.
idiot.
Yeah.
Bruno had a $50 million tab with the Bellagio.
Yeah, something like that.
And they again, you can be worth 100, but what do you have liquid? And so Bellagio said, no worries. You're just going to perform every night for a year.
And you're trapped in the hotel and you can never leave.
Yeah. We got you. You got us.
Elvis had to do that too.
Yeah.
He had a lot of debt.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Was Elvis a gambler or was he just bad with money?
He was terrible with money.
Me too,
Gave it
Elvis.
away. Had a lot of it stolen.
Yeah, the guy.
His agent stole half of it.
Yeah.
I remember MC Hammer said, I remember Arsenio Hall was like, man, how did you lose the $30 million? What were you buying? And MC Hammer said, stories. Meaning, my mom got cancer. I need 30,000.
Oh, yeah.
Terrell Owens tried to invest in everything and lost it all.
Yeah, happens. Yeah, no, that. So Elvis had to live.
Where was his residency?
God, it's the 70s.
Was it Vegas though?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I think it might have been the old. Now we're going way back in the day.
Yeah.
I don't remember the hotel, but I want to say maybe the Sands. I can't remember, but Elvis literally lived in the Sands for 6 months because he had to, and was doing gigs 5 nights a week. Hung all fat and everything, but he didn't have any money.
I could go for a PBJ and banana sandwich for Elvis.
In honor of Elvis. Yeah.
The Westgate, by the way, was the one he performed.
Which one was it?
He performed at the International Hotel, which later became Las Vegas Hilton, which is now the Westgate.
All right, I can't keep.
He has 636 sold out shows over 7 years. Do you know how insanely great that is?
Yes. He made the money
He's
back.
a bad motherfucker.
He made the money back. Captain stole half his money. All right, now do you have the video I sent you? All right, I wanted to see what Rudy thought about this. This is good shit right here. Don't run. Let me set this up.
Sure.
So Rudy's not convinced that Arch Manning is going to be.
I ain't convinced he's God.
All that in the bag.
Not
of
yet.
Chips.
But we'll see.
You know who's with you on this? My father, Big Mike.
Because me and Big Mike, great minds.
Big Mike needs to see it.
I need the proof. That's all. I'm not. I just show me.
Yeah.
Don't talk me to death. Show me, Arch.
Yeah, and that's fair.
Yeah,
that's fair. Now, hanging out with black kids does not mean he's going to be an amazing football player, but I thought this was great.
Yeah.
Because when you think Arch, you probably think prep school, Manning family.
No, you could tell by the
royalty.
way. Arch be singing a lot of trap rap word for word. Arch is from a different era.
Arch is from New Orleans.
Arch is.
Even the rich kids in New Orleans.
Arch understands the culture.
They grew up different.
Right.
The African American, French, voodoo, black culture in New Orleans is unlike anything on earth, which is one of the reasons I love this city.
Right.
I love New Orleans. And anytime I have a chance to go there, I take the chance. Arch obviously is a Manning. Hell, there's 2 or 3 little Mannings younger than him that are coming up that are making hay already.
Right.
It's a royalty family, but just wanted to see what we thought. It's one thing to be part of the culture, understand it. It's another thing to go hang out in the hood. This is Arch.
Smart.
This is Arch in the ward. And this is Arch. I think this is in the 2nd ward, inner city New Orleans. New Orleans, that's how we say it. Hanging out with his buddies. There we go. So it's just, there's Arch.
This was back in the day, though, right?
Those are not gang signs. They're peace signs.
This was back in the day, right? This ain't recent.
I think this is a year ago.
No, Arch is taller than that.
A year and a half ago, maybe.
He's got to be taller than that. He's the shortest guy there.
Yeah, he looks like awkward.
He looks little.
Weird.
So this went viral this week, though. This guy, I guess someone's been sitting on this. Maybe this is back when Arch was in. Don't play the music, we'll lose the money. I think maybe this was his senior year.
It's got to be.
Don Bosco,
He's
or
bigger
wherever he
than
went
that
to.
now.
Where did he go to school? I forget the name. Saint something. Catholic school.
Yeah, he looks little. That's definitely from
Yeah,
a
that's
few
probably
years ago.
sophomore, junior year.
Yeah.
Like, I saw this yesterday, and I don't even know the context. Other than that's Arch. Clearly, that's one of the inner city wars of New Orleans, hanging out with teammates and buddies. I'm assuming that those. Oh wait, Jay Glenn says this is in St. Louis,
that was
Missouri.
St. Louis,
Okay,
yeah.
my bad.
It
Okay,
was with a
St.
couple
Louis.
of teammates, right?
All right, okay, whatever. St. Louis, Missouri. Are we sure that's not recent?
I don't know.
This is from, and Matt Bernard said St. Louis, and this is from this past week.
Then Arch is little, or that kid next to him is huge. The kid next to him probably from there, right?
Well,
And he's an offensive
He may be a
lineman.
Longhorn.
Yeah, he's got to be because
Yeah.
he makes Arch look little.
Arch is 6'4".
So he's like, Arch, come to the hood with me. It's Jonathan Mingo. Okay, I don't know. I just
All
know.
right.
Look. Arch is safer.
Okay, is this bullshit for Arch? Is this
No,
is this
it's
what
fine.
posers do?
Arch is okay.
He's okay.
Arch is okay in the
He's
hood.
like Justin Timberlake.
He's
Y'all are,
safer,
The community's
yeah.
fine with him.
Let me tell you what. Let me give you the breakdown. If Mingo gets shot in the hood, like, well, he shouldn't have been there. You know, no big deal. One less we got to deal with.
Uh-huh.
Arch gets popped in the hood.
Mm-hmm.
They coming through that bitch like ice.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Like for the next
You
few
think
months.
it's not cool for the kids to bring him down there?
No, it's cool because he's safe. He's safer than anybody. Because the hood, first of all, there's a lot that goes on in
But
this
if
hood.
something happens to Arch here,
Nothing
you're
will
saying the hood gets blamed and the city cracks down
and
big
they cracking
time.
down on the hood, and
See?
then now nobody's making money. Jonathan Mingo gets popped in the hood. Hey, man, shouldn't have been there.
Yep.
Another brother we ain't got to deal with.
Oh.
But Arch gets popped.
Who's-
Ain't nobody selling no weed. Ain't nobody selling no coke. Ain't nobody selling no fentanyl because they're gonna be running through that bitch jumping
Everybody's
out.
having a great time. You got
Arch.
little girls
Yo.
who are having foot races on the street.
The reason why I'm okay with it is because Arch is the safest person there.
Yeah, and again, I just want to reiterate: these are peace signs, not gang signs.
No,
All right, run the whole thing. Let's see it. Not with the audio.
Oh, now all of a sudden Twitter audio works when we can't use it.
I know, right?
Right, I know. And we can't play that because it's a rap song. We don't have the rights
Right.
to.
Yeah, he was only in it that one.
Look at the crowd. I mean, everybody knew that Arch was in the hood, so everybody came out. We're having foot races. It's a great day.
And guess what happened?
Nothing.
No, I'm telling you what happened when they got back to school. Sark called them both in.
I
appreciate it.
I don't know.
No, not
Just
mad.
signing autograph-
Not
signing
mad.
people's
Not
sneakers.
mad. Just hey,
Be careful.
let's be mindful of where we are.
Okay.
Let's just be mindful of where we are at all times. I can appreciate it. Got to go show the hood some love, but let's be careful.
All right.
All right.
All right. Well, I don't have any
There's
context.
a lot of uncut grass in that street.
I have
A lot of
no
abandoned homes on that
I
street.
understand. But
But when everybody says Mingo bringing Arch to the hood, no, he ain't. And the next thing you know is all over Facebook and Twitter and Instagram and TikTok that Arch is on
right.
35th and MLK.
Right. And I give Drake shit for pretending to be hood. Right. I don't think Arch is pretending to be hood. Arch
Arch is just going to show some love.
He's just buddies. And again, when you grow up in New Orleans, I don't care what side of it's different.
Right.
You grow up in that culture, in black culture.
Yeah, for sure.
That's badass. Heisman Trophy, bitches. 16-0.
Here they come.
Go Horns. Guaranteed now.
Oh,
Arch might have a sweet tooth even. Shit. You don't know.
oh, wow.
Nah.
Rudy, that would make your opinion change on him.
No.
Totally it would.
You would love him.
Well, I
Bro.
think maybe he will be all that.
They won't. Look, he's great, but they're not going to let him fuck up the bloodline.
Oh, my God. How funny would that be?
They're not going to let him fuck up the bloodline.
How funny would that be?
He's so great.
I would love that movie, Christmas with the Mannings.
This
Arch-
ain't a lot of,
Christmas with
and then
a
that's not just white people. That's a lot of races. Like, look at J-Lo. J-Lo slept with the world, but her kids are 100% Puerto Rican.
Yeah, Rudy.
She,
I can.
she ain't.
Yeah,
She wasn't gonna let Diddy fuck up the bloodline.
I
Yeah.
can confirm.
Those are Mark's kids, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
was like, hey, I might dabble. You know, Ben Affleck wasn't gonna fuck up the bloodline.
Right. No, Ben
You
didn't
know,
get,
Ben didn't get no
Ben
kids
didn't
either.
yeah.
Like, hey, I'm gonna have some fun with you guys. But I'm not gonna be the one to fuck up the bloodline.
Right.
You know.
Yeah, I had the same issues as well, Rudy. Don't you worry.
You were told?
I dated a black girl in middle school, and my parents had like a mini freak out, and then they realized they're not gonna get married. Like, who cares? Like, whatever, it's gonna be fine. So yeah, I had the same issues.
I like your parents' accent you use. Yeah, you sound like some
Yeah.
gambler from Brooklyn. Yeah, they'll be
Yeah.
fine.
And when they have a very thick Hispanic accent instead.
Yeah, I was gonna say, don't they sound like Jose Altuve?
Yes.
Fuck,
Yes.
that's so racist.
Hey, bro, I don't
That is not how Altuve
I don't
sound.
know.
You sound like you sound like somebody at the market, Mike. That's not Venezuela.
I don't know.
That's George Lopez right there.
Yeah, that is-
it's gonna work out.
No, that's not it.
What the fuck is this shit?
No, that's
We raised you better than this. What the fuck?
no, that is not.
Yes, you know, I close my eyes. I just see my dad.
No, he
where did we
doesn't.
go wrong?
Did your dad like his Woodford Reserve?
He didn't drink it, but he liked the bottle and the box.
He'll hit it soon.
I doubt it, but we'll see.
He'll hit it like you hit that black girl in 8th grade. Boom. All
He
right.
didn't hit.
Last week,
I
we hyped up the Father's Day sale.
Senior year of high school.
Speaking of your dad and engraving bottles, we hyped up the bottle engravement at Texas Cheer Liquor. It's now in the past. So now we are highlighting this month's especials.
Especial.
And all Texas Cheer Liquor, Rudy, without it.
Svedka, vodka,
Okay.
blue raspberry, mango pineapple. You got that unicorn. You got that. That negative 196 is the #1 seltzer in everywhere in the world outside of America. America,
What?
yeah,
Never
everywhere.
heard of it.
Exactly.
Negative negative
Negative 196, and then you got the
Okay.
Luna Azul, which will soon be announced as the official tequila of the Kevin Durant-led Spurs.
Okay.
Texas Cheer Liquor. Don't forget to mention in the building.
Negative 196. What is the booze? Is it vodka? Seltzer?
Well, it's a seltzer. See, the problem with this seltzer in America is we eat 12 burgers, 79 tacos, drink Coke, but we want our seltzers to be
Don't forget the French fries.
Yeah, French fry. But we want our seltzers to be 0 carb, 0 sugar. Like you fat fuck, you just ate a double meat cheeseburger, large fry, and a Coke, but your seltzer's gotta be 0. So this seltzer has a couple carbs, has a couple sugars. So America isn't drinking it. We're the fattest country in the world, and we're worried about the seltzer. So, but it's #1 everywhere else.
All right. Well, maybe
Yeah.
maybe it'll pierce through the culture of America.
Right,
So it's on sale on the special, including the Svedka
right.
and all the others, and there's your specials and everything else they sell in there outside of the specials. The rest of this month, when you mention in the building,
Right.
you get 5% off all 7 area Texas Cheer Liquors.
He showed us his VIP. AD will be in the house. And one of our listeners called him Aladdin when he came to store one to get the
Aladdin. I don't think that's the country that Aladdin
bottle. And
was
it's
from.
not. It was
They
Wayne.
called AD Aladdin to his face.
Yeah,
That's fun, being funny.
yeah.
See, that's the beauty of our show. We can be racist and it's funny.
It's unfortunate is what it was.
Aladdin.
It's not cool.
That sounds like Mike.
He's
my
not even
nicknames.
Indian.
What?
Aladdin's not.
Oh no,
Oh.
yeah. Now Aladdin's like Persian.
I was like, AD's not Indian. What?
Aladdin was from Persia, modern day like Iraq, Iran, that kind of thing.
Wow.
They don't do that in India.
Rudy's face.
Run the video.
They don't do that in India.
We're out.
We're not ready yet. We haven't done them all. We haven't.
I know
gotta
that.
get a
I know. I'm
couple
not
of other
saying. Oh, I'm
things
not
in.
saying we're out. We're saying we're out of this conversation.
No, we have to
whenever
run this
we
video
go,
again.
when Mike runs with his whatever that is,
Incoming! They're coming! They're coming!
Are you talking about these fucking hands? Ugh.
down
Damn.
goes Deja.
I just think that girl got tired and took a dive. Them big girls can't swing more
No,
than
that girl
30
was asleep
seconds.
on the fence.
And
She
a,
was
and
asleep.
a pile of money though was funny.
Worth
Yeah.
it. Worth
She
it.
earned it. She
What
earned
the
her
hell are
money.
you drinking?
It looks like you're drinking a beatbox.
It looks like Troy Aikman's powered
This
protein.
is Owen plant protein, 32 grams
Nice.
protein.
It would be funny if it was like Troy Aikman on the bottle. There.
So yesterday I had
He would have a hard
I had a
on.
cheat day yesterday. Oh, Troy Aikman's beer is terrible.
It is.
His
It's
protein. If he
awful.
has a protein shake, I'll drink that too. Though I don't drink beer. I would
What'd you
drink.
cheat?
Protein.
What'd you have? Popcorn, hot dogs? You
Oh
went to
my
the mo-
god!
yeah,
2
they're-
buckets of popcorn, about 5 beers.
Yeah.
Ate
Wow.
like shit all day.
you
Yeah.
savage.
Yeah, making
5
up for it today.
beers?
Yeah, throughout the course of the entire day.
Well, at the
2
end of the day,
popcorns?
look, Mike
2
is a healthy
popcorns.
man, but at his heart, he is a Texan, and if he
Oh,
needs
yeah.
to, he can down some beer.
Yeah, and I will go down on 5-day-old popcorn that hadn't been washed.
Yep. Two beers and some 5-day-old popcorn. That's all I need. We're feeling right.
What else today? It's a weird world we live in. We have to have fun. We have to have fun in our world. There's a lot of weird shit that goes on that I think that, like, I don't think it impacts the majority, but we all have to see it.
Right.
I mean, last week we had the chief in here. She talked about the toughest week of her career.
Shout out to Chief.
With all the deaths with the flooding and the protests last week and having to make sure that they were there just in case they were needed, the fire department. You know, did y'all see where now we got fucking Homeland Security and Border Patrol showing up at the Dodgers game? What are we doing?
Well, ICE tweeted that they weren't there.
Liars.
They did. The literal account said this is a lie. We were not there. But then I'm like, bro, we actually
it was Border Patrol. I guess they're different.
We have footage. Though.
Y'all all look the same. Y'all are all the same.
We don't know what they look like. They wear masks.
Homeland, Border Patrol.
Dodgers just became America's team last night.
Yeah, they did.
They showed up. They showed up at one of the gates.
Whoever it was.
Y'all ever been to Dodger Stadium?
I wish. I want a Dodger dog. It's on my bucket list.
Right there off Vince Scully Parkway. Beautiful ballpark. On a ravine. It's in Chavez Ravine. That's how they say Chavez in California. Chavez.
Yeah, that name's not good in Venezuela. You know that, Mike.
No, I know. So they show up at one of the gates. I don't know if it was a security guard that made his own decision, but security, Dodgers team security that, you know, around, it says hours before the first pitch. They show up like ready to roll in their Jeeps and their fucking uniforms and pistolas. They got their gator masks on. They're ready for some chingazos. Okay, we got video here. So this is later in the day because they were turned away. So then they go to a different gate of the ballpark, still trying to get in another side of the stadium. By this time, a bunch of fans got wind this was going on, and fans show up protesting Border Patrol or ICE, whoever this is, and then they get denied, and now things are getting tense. So LAPD shows up. Local LA cops get involved. They talk to the Border Patrol guys, and I don't know what was said, but the Border Patrol guys get back in their Jeeps and they drive off. The Dodgers released a statement saying, tough shit.
We ain't coming in here.
We can't come in here.
You do that on your own time.
That. We're getting ready for a game. Come on. That's bullshit.
It is.
Fuck them.
I agree. Fuck them on that. And look, we're the easiest country in the world to get into. I find it ironic that we have such immigration issues in this country. Go try expatting to Italy. Y'all let me know how easy that is for you. Go try to break into New Zealand. Or go to, go to Indonesia and just decide, I'm going to move there. Good luck. They put your ass in, they crack down big time. So we're still the easiest country to get into. And I'm sympathetic. I'm sympathetic to both sides. I am, I want to crack down on anybody that's in this country undocumented, breaking the law, doing criminal activities. Get your ass out of my country. But showing up at elementary schools and Dodger games, get the fuck out of here, man.
I forget there was a construction company.
You're hurting the cause, and I'm with them.
Right.
If on moral standards.
Right.
But when this is bullshit. This is old school, rounding folks up.
Yeah. There was a construction company that did what the Dodgers did too, which I hate that I don't know the construction company's name because I'm like, yo, these construction companies all know who they're hiring. But yet you're letting 90% of them are letting ICE or Border Patrol run into your job.
Businesses out of business.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the people that own these companies.
That's
like,
you
know who you hired. Yeah, you hired them, and then you let an ICE run in there. Like, wait a minute, you knew.
Well, not the Dodgers.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. So props to the Dodgers and props to the ones that ain't letting them in. Like, not at work.
Yep. No. Come in here and taking our janitors, motherfucker.
And, of course, these guys don't have warrants for anything.
No, of course not.
They just want to roll in there and do their thing.
This cat and mouse thing is silly that we got going on here.
That's
which
right.
I did.
Well, Trump did back off some of it, like restaurants, hotels,
right.
farmers.
So are we cracking down on illegal aliens or not?
Right.
Unless you work in a hotel, then it's different. Yeah. Well, then you just fucked up your entire reason for doing what you're doing.
Don't get me started.
With the caveats.
Right.
I did find it funny. I saw on the Express News today where ICE showed up at a very popular part of the Riverwalk yesterday, right near the Pearl. And what was the headline? Construction gear scattered across section of Riverwalk. They all dropped their shit and took off.
I don't blame them.
So ICE gets there, and there's just like helmets, gloves, wrenches. They knocked a fence over trying to get away.
It's crazy.
Yep.
I did laugh at the sight of a bunch of like abandoned clothing and tools
crazy,
and shit.
man.
It's crazy, man.
Now, the worst part about it,
Crazy.
too, I already know. All the white kids in school, that's the joke now against the Hispanic kids. We're going to call ICE.
It's bullshit.
That's
and
what it is
all
now.
this in the
Yeah,
cat
you're right
and
about
mouse
that, Jose.
and the, hey, we're going to crack down on on people here illegally unless they work in a hotel. Well, then that just makes
Or
you
a
stupid.
restaurant,
It just
or-
defeats the entire purpose.
Yeah.
And what it does is it regular citizens that aren't privy to all the inside information, it scares them because we've become a nation of scared people. We're a bunch of fucking misanthropes now in this country, and we're afraid of everything. And so we assume everything's way worse than it is because we're so afraid.
Mm.
And you going to crack down on illegal aliens? Then do it. Except for the hotel workers. Well, then don't do either all or none,
I forgot that
or defeat your purpose. It's
Hispanic
bullshit.
people can only be workers of hotels, restaurants,
Yeah.
Right.
pick the
It's
field.
Like they don't work anywhere else, right, Jose?
Yeah.
You're right. On
That's when
We're
the Hispanics
scaring
are
folks.
okay to work
Yeah.
there. We're good with those Hispanics.
Yeah, it creates a bunch of scared citizens. We got motherfuckers doing mass shooting threats yesterday up here at the Bar Shop Jewish Community Center on the north side.
I didn't
They had to
hear that.
Nina's son used to go to after-school care there. They're not Jewish, but they let anybody go to the after-school program. He went there for years. Bar Shop Jewish Community Center up by where Mayor Nuremberg lives on the north side in the Jewish area, over by off of.
By the JCC.
Yeah.
I used to hoop up there a
Some
lot.
asshole calls in a fucking mass shooting threat. FBI and ATF got involved. They
Got to
found
take it serious.
he didn't
now.
even live in Texas. He's in some other
Yeah,
state.
you got to take it, but you have to take it
Of
serious.
course, they apprehended his ass. It's bullshit. We're creating a country full of scared people that are quick on the trigger and quick on the hate because they're scared. And it doesn't help when the president of the United States decides, I'm going to crack down and make up for lost time that Biden missed on. That's fine. But then you bust out, except for hotel workers. Get the fuck out of here then. Then you admit that you shouldn't be, that it's over the top.
It's over the top.
Showing up at the Dodger game. Miss me, that's bullshit.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's
and,
bullshit.
when
And
you have-
I'm not anti-ICE at all. These poor guys, this is what they do for a living. They thought they were doing a service. They work for the government. They work in whatever. Who knows? Half of them are Hispanics by the ones that work on the border. A lot of them are Mexicanos, Tex-Mex guys. They didn't sign up to go to the Dodger game.
Or
It's
elementary
bullshit.
schools.
But if they don't, they're derelict
They're
of
fired.
duty.
Yeah.
It's bullshit. The whole thing's fucked up. It's unfortunate to see. All right.
Do I play the video again?
Yeah, fine. Play me missing. Yeah, there you go. We need fat girls boxing again. Pissed
Yeah.
off.
It's better than talking about fucking ICE.
It's one thing to bust a hotel where a bunch of gang members are living. And we
Right.
had that
Bam!
happen. That happened. Oh, boom! Down goes Frazier. Last year, we busted a hotel up on the north side that had been taken over by Venezuelan gang members.
Ours now.
Bouquet. And we kicked their asses out, put them in prison, and then extradited a bunch of those assholes out of here. That's what immigration's supposed to be doing. Showing up at the Dodger game. Get the fuck out of here.
Yep.
And don't be messing with GC Roofing's crews neither,
Don't you dare.
because they're out there helping folks. These people provide a service.
Working
I'm
hard.
kidding, Russ. I'm not trying to say that you'll
You never
hire
know,
anybody.
man. You don't know who listens to the
But
show.
gee,
Take
Russ,
that
you'd be
back.
good for it,
Gee
Russ.
whiz.
Take that back.
Oh, man.
They'd work
GC
harder.
Services. Do you need a roofing company to come to your house, take a look at your roof in case it's gotten messed up in these recent storms?
Right.
We're still in the middle of storm season. If you have damage to a roof, call my guys, Russ and Familia, over at GC Services Roofing and Construction. From here to Corpus Christi, they go and back. They got a big swath of this area. They fix roofs. They replace roofs. Maybe your roof doesn't need to be replaced. Fine. Maybe it just needs to be treated with Lone Star Nano Service. They come and do that too. Lone Star Nano Service will come put that love sauce on your roof and preserve the life of your roof by up to 15 years. All right? This is a 2-for-1 package. Maybe you get a new roof, go ahead and put the love sauce on there anyway. Just to you get a brand new car, don't you normally have it detailed?
Absolutely.
This is like getting a new car, but then you have it detailed before you drive it off
Get
the
that
lot.
ceramic coat on it.
Yeah, so go get GC And then get Lone Star Nano Services. It is GC Services Roofing and Construction. All right, before we go, Shakira has announced she's coming back to town after she got canceled last week because of her fucking crew that can't get. Now, ICE might want to raid her crew because they ain't putting them stages up properly.
Who puts the stage up, the Dome or her crew?
I think it's her people. She's had to cancel 4 concerts already. She had to cancel last week at the Alamo Dome here in San Antonio, and she tweeted last night she's coming back July 5th. So you can still get a refund or just go to the show on July 5th. That damn construction crew she's got putting up she's probably got one of them over-the-top stages.
Oh, gosh, yes.
And some bitch has got more leaks than the Iraqi Navy. They need to get that shit shored up. What
she's
else?
coming back in July, though, right?
July 5th. Yeah. So she's coming back. We find out Dallas's own Shedeur Sanders, who I support, has been arrested twice in 3 weeks for going at least 40 miles over the speed limit and even had a no-show
He was arrested?
in court. No, he didn't get arrested.
But
He's been
apprehended.
cited. He got popped for going 91 into 65. Didn't show up for court 2 weeks. It was just traffic court, but he didn't show. That'll get a warrant for your ass. Then he gets busted last week doing 101 in a 65-mile-an-hour zone in Cleveland.
Athletes
Dude,
drive fast.
I know. Miles Garrett needs to talk to him. First of all, you're Dion's kid. You already slipped to the 5th round.
Everybody already hates you for no reason.
You already got a bunch of haters, and I get that it sucks, and that's not your fault. But, dude.
Read the room. Read the room. You got to be on You got to be on point.
So Arlington's own Miles Garrett rolled his Porsche a few years ago 3 times, almost killed him and his girl in there.
I remember that.
Remember that shit? These kids in their cars.
They mad at Miles Garrett up there, though. They just gave him that huge extension, and he's all overseas with his lady promoting. Was it anime? I don't know.
What is he doing with his lady?
I don't know what they were promoting, but I'll go with anime.
Wait, time out. What's going on with Miles Garrett?
He's overseas, like on red carpets with his little girlfriend.
Oh, did he
supposed to be
did
at
he
OTA.
skip camp?
Yeah, after they gave him all that money.
Well, he's the
not camp, OTAs.
Y'all are the Cleveland Browns.
Yeah.
That man is the least of your worries. That man does his job.
Yeah.
You other motherfuckers don't do your job. That's why you go 4-whatever every year. Kobe Bryant's nephew.
What did he do?
Jet Washington. He's a 4-star cornerback and a 5-star basketball player out of Vegas. He's one of these kids who got to decide between football and basketball.
Nice.
So he's a 5-star stud in basketball. This is Kobe's sister's kid. I think it's the oldest sister.
Yeah, because he only has sister. Yeah.
Yeah. So
yeah,
his big sister's son. He's now 18, 17. He goes to Bishop Gorman in Las Vegas.
Of course.
And he signed with the Oregon Ducks. I think he's going to try to do both. He plays corner and shooting guard.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, he's a stud. Y'all watch out for Jet Washington.
All right. I like the name.
He'll have a lot of fans. He'll get rooted for because of his uncle. There's a maelstrom of hype around this kid. And I still love I love Dan Lanning, the coach at Oregon. I like him.
I like
the Ducks too.
Shit talking some gun.
So y'all watch out for Kobe's nephew, Jet Washington. Next great thing out of Oregon. And then just for you, before we get out of here.
Buki?
Yeah. Oklahoma State grad.
Oh, boy.
Former U.S. Open champion Wyndham Clark.
Yeah.
The golfer.
Golf school.
Has to apologize yesterday for destroying his locker room at Oakmont last week.
What an asshole.
What a fucking asshole.
What are you talking about? Guys are just a little emotional.
He takes a club to his locker room. That ain't your fucking locker,
You ain't.
dude.
First of all, you're not good enough to be that mad.
No.
I think he's won a major.
I don't give a shit.
He's won 2 tournaments, and you know what? He's played like shit for the last 2 years, and he's probably not going to win everything.
I think that one, he got fined. I think he's banned forever.
Good. He's an asshole. He throws clubs and shit sometimes. He has temper issues.
Fuck that dude.
Hey, your name's Wyndham. You don't get to be like that.
Yeah,
It's a sick name.
Or maybe that's why he's that way.
Yeah.
Why is our son such a douchebag? Oh, yeah, we named him Wyndham.
Is it just for Jose? Jose thought it was going to be something positive.
Yeah.
No,
I got excited. I was like, oh, Venezuela.
No, we're shitting on Cowboys.
Typical Oklahoma State bullshit. All right, scroll up. Let's read the money. We need a bed tune for reading the money. This is going to be the last thing we do each and every show. I like it. It's a good way to end it. All right. Scroll at Shaboom. Roji, $5. Rudy, great take on LeBron yesterday. Indy should be hoisting the trophy, but either way, they have exceeded expectations.
All right. Appreciate you, Roshi.
Your LeBron take yesterday.
I don't even know. Oh.
We have a lot of them every day, all the time.
What was it?
I know we mentioned LeBron yesterday somehow, some way.
I don't remember, bro.
I think it was in your short.
Well, you know we talk Lakers every day.
Yeah, we do. We have to.
Every day you talk about the Lakers.
No one cares.
See, I don't even need to drop if you can do it yourself.
I won't.
No, LeBron announced he's coming back.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
Yeah. And I defended him.
And I did too.
Not that he needs defense. He's LeBron James. All right, go ahead. Next. Greg. Oh, okay. Your boy Greg paid some money in the building. $9.99. Here's to men wearing kids and being comfortable with their masculinity.
They're not kids.
It doesn't matter if they are.
I don't know what kids
are.
We're going to be
They're
honest.
what women, they're what Karens wear in the suburbs. Matt, $4.99, thank you. For the first annual Mike Taylor's Tourette's Awareness Race for Your Cure. No, we're not going to. It's a long time ago. It was in the 80s.
Times were different.
That don't mean
that,
no, but still, it was offensive then. It was offensive even then. Although we didn't understand Tourette's like we do now, but still. What a little shithead I was. My rat tail.
Not your best moment.
No. Aaron Canoper in here, $19.99. Morning, fellas. Sorry I missed Wednesday's donation. Here's to Rudy J's Juneteenth reach around, Bookie's future porn store ownership, and MT flying leg kick on a missed 360 dunk. Thank you, Aaron.
Thank you, Aaron.
Thank you, AK. Thank you, man. All right. Who's coming tomorrow? Look forward to seeing as many folks as we can out there.
Be there at 4 o'clock.
Look forward to it. Thank you all very, very, very much, man. It's been a fun week, good week of broadcasting. We have a major, major announcement that we're going to announce to the people that come out there tomorrow night first. The rest of y'all will have to hear about it the next day. But tomorrow night, Lion and Rose. VIP starts at 5, dinner at 6, show at 7. Should be out of there by 9, 8:30, something like that. Should be a really good time had by all. Look forward to seeing as many people as we can up at Lion and Rose off of I-10 and Bernie Stage in San Antonio, Texas. Thank y'all very much. Love y'all hard. Whether you love me or you hate me, just do something to me and I'll be happy. Right?
What?
Love y'all. Take care of each other. Let's not let the news cycle trick us into how terrible everything is, because it's really not.
Huh?
In pockets it might be, but
yeah, okay. That's
not
better.
in the hood in St. Louis. Everything's all good with Arch.
Especially if Arch is there. You want a ceasefire, bring Arch.
See y'all tomorrow. Later.